What about let's do a couple cycles of steroids.
That's the most Rogan thing ever.
Let's try it.
After the widespread backlash over trust fund Tom's repeated public meltdowns,
If you're still mad about this, just know that it's your mindset and you're thinking like a fucking loser.
and the tone-deaf antics of his overbearing alcoholic friend, many people speculated that Tom might actually come to his senses. He has to see how completely detached he's become from his audience, and how this has drastically affected his ability to produce engaging content. Just brushing off the detractors as jealous haters doesn't really work when you're seeing the decline in viewership that YMH has been experiencing. From June 2022 to 2023, YMH Studios averaged almost 30 million views a month. The following year, they averaged less than 20 million. This is a 30% decrease in your audience size in a 12-month period. 1 out of every 3 listeners who tuned in consistently for an entire year have stopped watching altogether. For any normal person, this would be a massive wake-up call that triggers a prolonged period of self-reflection. But somehow through all this, Tom has managed to maintain an almost complete lack of self-awareness.
If you're a comedian, don't take anything seriously.
You shouldn't take it too seriously.
Yeah, like when people do that, and like, you know, you've seen it where it's just like comedians that they take like their intros seriously. They take everything seriously.
When they do this,
it's so embarrassing.
When they're like, make sure you hit all these when you give me the intro.
Yeah,
and you're like,
it's embarrassing.
Okay,
Shut up,
man.
Yeah.
Okay.
This statement is so out of touch, it's almost unbelievable. This entire podcast is Tom trying to have boring, serious conversations while Nick Swartzen spouts out random hacky nonsense in a desperate attempt to keep it a comedy podcast.
I cut out dairy too.
Yeah, dairy's horrible.
Do you do anything to bulk up with fiber? It's like some Metamucil or something?
Just sucking off homeless men.
They have that Metamucil?
Yeah.
In their
Yep.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, that's a fun fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tom acts like he didn't produce the most self-serious, overly sentimental comedy documentary in history for the very tour they're talking about in this video.
His work ethic, I mean, as far as working out goes and comedy, I think bar none is just top tier. I mean, he's always looking for the next project. He's always got his hands in something, you know, whether it's writing a book or writing the special or racing, you know, or podcasting. I mean, it's just, there's always something going on. There's never a dull moment. I don't understand how he does it.
I was very fortunate that I was able to work with a great crew and then bring some of my favorite comedians along.
Our crew is, I mean, it's the tour family. Everybody gets along really well. Everybody handles their shit. It's probably the most professional group of people that I've ever worked with, you know, and just watching someone drop bits, change bits.
I've been touring for many, many years, and this is it's pretty much a dream gig. You know, we've got a great crew. We're small, we're tight. We've really become a family.
The scale of it is bananas. I've never ridden on a private plane before. One of those is my bunk. Like, I know which one I'm going to. The nicest hotels I've ever been to. The biggest shows I've ever done, by far. The Ball Arena, where the Denver Nuggets play. He sold that out 2 times. Did a week of shows in New York City. DJ Premier did sets on a few of those. Like, fucking primo.
Can you believe that this is how sappy and self-aggrandizing a tour documentary is for a stand-up comedian, especially one that was produced in-house?
As far as like workout and training wise goes, something just clicked recently. You can pretty much throw anything at him and he doesn't quit.
Not only do they spend half the video shamelessly glazing Tom, he actually thinks we want to watch him sit and complain about how stressful of a job he has.
It's stressful. Nobody understands this. I think people think that like you're like, oh, like you're on a trip. Like, hey, do you want to come on a fun trip with me? That's not how I look at doing show. It's not a vacation.
Sounds a lot like another guy we've covered.
Trying to give context to the magnitude of the tour.
Yeah.
Because I'm making reference to it so much. And I think it's better to give that context. But I was also trying to figure out a way out of getting into bits without making reference to the tour. That's why I tried that, like, I have friends, 4 friends or whatever in life. Like, so it's not tour related. Like, I'm just lucky to have friends, or like just making the statement, like, stand up has allowed me to see all these places, and then going into Topeka, like, from that way. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'll keep them or not, but it's just nice to have said them. Feel like you have an option.
Yeah.
This shit is so boring and overly serious, yet he acts like he understands that we don't want to see comedians not even trying to be funny. The days of people wanting to listen to comedians break down the craft and talk for hours about how they're so special and different from everyone have been gone for almost a decade now. Yet Tom continues to produce this type of trash while acting like he doesn't take himself too seriously and looking down on other comedians for doing so.
It's embarrassing.
Okay,
Shut up.
man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tom, of course, forces Nick to try his vodka.
Vodka. I love vodka.
You want some?
Yeah, I want to try your vodka.
It's right here.
Well, where the fuck is it?
It's right in front of you, man. Here.
I'm blind. I'm legally blind.
He's legally
I'm
deaf.
like Bert with ears.
How are you legally blind?
I don't know. I'm illegally blonde.
Do you drive?
No.
When was the last time you drove? This is not going to happen.
Oh! Dude, I haven't driven in like 13 years. I gave my car up.
What?
Yeah.
13?
I cut out driving, I cut out dairy, and I cut out sugar. Guess what I didn't cut out? Vodka.
Yeah.
Game on, motherfucker.
Straight or with a...
I'll do it openly straight.
Openly straight? All right.
All right, let me try these gay tears or whatever they are. 100% that's what it is.
These are gay tears, but they're Texan gay tears.
Okay, let's see how this plays out. Cheers, everybody. I love you. Toilet
Cheers
head this
from
fall.
from
Nick
a blind
Swartzen
guy?
Net. Terrible.
Really?
Yeah, just fucking terrible.
You didn't like it?
No. No, I'm kidding. It's fine.
This was really Nick's only decent joke on the entire podcast. The rest are so bad, I really can't understand how this guy had a career to begin with.
What's your favorite one? Your favorite Olympic event?
Cock ring.
Cock ring?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my favorite. No, I think like people that like train. God bless them. God bless them all.
6 hours a day?
It's 69 hours a day.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're doing the rings, and then somebody last night at the bar goes, "Oh yeah, I could probably do that."
No.
I'm like, no, onion rings you could do. You fucking fat idiot.
This isn't just bottom of the barrel, zero effort trash. His comedic instincts are so dated that it's genuinely embarrassing. It's like being transported back to the mid-2000s and forced to watch a low-budget summer comedy. I can't believe that nobody in his life has told him that just being random isn't sufficient for being funny anymore.
And then I drink about a gallon and a half of water.
And then you drink these gay tears.
Yeah.
These comedians genuinely have no idea what their audience wants. If you guys enjoy, please like, please subscribe. There's going to be a lot more content coming up. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.